Come on. Alrighty. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are up and running, or at least the technology is telling me that. I have been fumbling around with technology, with all of this crap for, well, a couple of hours here tonight, thinking that I was going to get it right. But you can probably guess that I'm not sure I did. So I'm turning on the lights. I have to real quickly. Hi. Really quickly, I am going to go and get my shoes on. And then I'll be back and we'll start the workout and we'll start going. Shouldn't take me that long, but it will take me a minute. Alrighty, well, hello, welcome. I'm gonna go and turn this workout on. So if anybody has any questions, it's the BASECAMP Progressive Aerobic Endurance. I didn't look at how long it was, but we'll see that quickly. It's called A Whole Lot of Lava on Watopia. There's 4,962 people riding in Watopia right now, and I am soon going to be one of them. So I got a trusty Apple for the workout today. I do have a couple others. This camera angle, I'm actually a little bit, I can't say nervous. I'm a little bit concerned about it because, well, as you can see right now, you're only looking at the top of my head. And so I am going to turn this on. Let's see if that helps. Which camera is that? That is this camera, I believe. And it should very quickly. Okay, it does. It pretty quickly connects to that. However, I don't really have enough real estate on this, the way this screen is set up, to let me do this. So now if I click on my face and it zooms into my face, I'm cut off by the screen. And I don't think that there's a way to tell it to bring me to the front or to the back or to any of that. At least not that I can see. It doesn't say ordering. It doesn't say El Bringo to El Fronto. Well, I guess just like everything, boy, that light from down here is scary looking. Yeah, I guess it's just going to be what it is. So let's start this workout. It looks like it's only an hour and a half long. Oh, I got to stop the workout just before it starts. Oh, I am so freaking disorganized today, people. Thought I was doing something good with this camera setup. I have a second camera. I tried to lay out the screen a little bit differently. Oh my gosh. Is that as jumpy for you as it looks like it is for me? Huh. That ain't good, people. That ain't even a little bit good. That is 0 bits of good. That's a whole lot of bad. I do not know what the hell is going on. I am not even a little bit happy. What in the frickin'... Alright, I'm going to have to stop because this frickin' sucks. I'm going to have to put my glasses back on. I'm going to have to... Hopefully the workout will pause for me. I think it has to do with this. So let me do that. Let me do this. All right, it does seem like maybe it's a little bit better. Let's see when I start writing if it stays better. And now I have to click resume. All right, people, well, I am a work in progress. So it is what it is. I'm sorry. That does seem to be actually getting the video a little bit better. Not the video of me, but just the video in general is better. A little harder, higher cadence. That means I gotta turn a little bit of tunage on, because if I don't, you're gonna hate me because I'm gonna be crying through this workout. I didn't look at what it is. I don't know. I think it's we're remaining with higher cadence. Come on. Where do we go from here? Music. How about if we do some Pandora? Rush Radio on Pandora. I think that should work. Although the first song that it's playing is Jethro Tull, which isn't exactly upbeat. Very positive. Yeah, so I'm at least, I don't know, the last 2 hours been working on getting this whole thing set up and going. I thought I had it, so I'm like, cool, let's get this going, let's turn it on. I didn't have it. Nah. Well, there's always tomorrow. In the meantime, I got an hour and a half to beat the shit out of myself, not mentally, but physically, so that I can get over the mental anguish of me not doing a great job with the technology. So, what do you think about this screen format? What do you think about, it does seem pretty responsive. Yeah, what do you think about the fact that I've got the entire screen across the top up there as the game, and my video down here. I think what I'd like to do is have it so that I'm in front, so that when I sit up, there's actually some camera screen up there. All right, here's the first fast pedal. Get my heart rate and my systems understanding that I'm about to do a workout, so they better get busy taking care of me. Easy spin now for a minute. Yeah, I didn't even get dressed correctly. So my shorts, my chamois not sitting in the right place. Which means by the end of this hour and a half, I'm gonna be a little sore, a little raw. So steering works while I'm in the game, or while I'm in workout mode, but the incline doesn't work. So I don't understand why ZWIFT did that. Doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't, I don't know. So when you're just in regular open riding mode, ZWIFT lets you it adjusts the bike so that the tilt goes up or goes down based on whether you're up or down a hill. It definitely makes it more interesting, more fun in general. Takes a little bit of the pain of riding indoors away. So what I'd like to do is get me on top so that it doesn't cut off my head when I sit up like this. But I'll interfere with a little bit of the screen. But as you can see, there's not a whole lot going on down there. But then I'd also like, at the screen over here, that black section next to me, I'd like to figure out how to stream comments from all you folk. So if you know how to do that, let me know, help me out. Help a brother out. And here we go. With the third, but not the fourth. No, this is only the second, huh? Now, here's the third bass pedal. Ring. Considerably easier than the workout yesterday. I haven't transitioned well into the fueling requirements that my body has for this here second phase of the base camp season. In fact, I can pretty well tell you that that my fueling hasn't been good at all. So one, I cannot read that at all. Does that say? No, it's ending. Oh, Jesus, that just tells you where my head's at right now. I've been so focused on all this crap, technology crap, that, you know, I spent my entire career in technology-oriented businesses. Not as a technologist myself, but I always worked for tech companies, and I always considered myself pretty adept. A new technology would come out, it would just say, oh, you just do this, this, and this. And this isn't even new technology, just a new version of the same exact computer that I've had for probably 15 plus years. The software that I'm using to stream this is called Live Stream Studio 6. And then I have a Vimeo account, so I stream to the Vimeo account and to Twitch at the same time from the software. And then from Vimeo, because for some reason the software, although it tells you you can stream to Facebook and YouTube and these other sources, when you go to sign it up, there's a glitch and it just keeps... you end up in a loop. It tells you to sign in, you sign in, it goes back, and then it tells you to sign in. So, you got to do it through their website, which is fine, but I'm not in love with the functionality in any way of the software. An example of that is I spent an hour setting up dual monitors on my laptop so that I could have one monitor, everything running off of the same laptop. One monitor would be the game, and one monitor would be this streaming software, this Live Stream Studio 6. You would think with a company like live stream, which is owned by Vimeo. But you'd think maybe they'd get a handle on live stream. Well, my game monitor is one of those curved, widescreen, 40-inch monitors. My laptop monitor is just a laptop monitor, so they're different aspect ratios. And every time you open live stream, it always goes to the big monitor. But then it doesn't let you I don't know. It doesn't let you stream. Because I have to have the game on the big monitor because, well, I'm across the room. And actually, I just noticed I'm not lined up at all with the monitor. So I'm actually looking over here at the middle of the screen, which means I either need to move my bike that way or move the monitor that way. Anyhow, that's where my head's at because I've been screwing with this BS the whole time. And instead of getting mentally prepared for the workout, that and my whole day has kind of been going like that. Actually, I woke up pretty well at 5:15. I don't know. It's good to be on the bike. It's good to not be dealing with this BS. I wish I could stream comments across the screen, or that I could even just see them. I guess I could theoretically open the Twitch app here. So if I go into my live stream, could I see comments? Oh, of course, if I do that, I hear myself talking at a slight delay. But it shut my music off. And it's a little weird to hear yourself talk 3 seconds behind when you actually talk. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3. 3.5, maybe 4 seconds. So, the answer is yes, I can log in and look at it. But, again, it will mess with my mojo. And I ain't got a whole lot of mojo today. So, besides, there's nobody watching my Twitch right now. Certainly no one making any comments. So it doesn't really matter. But I would love to aggregate, since I'm simulcasting this, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, and on Vimeo, obviously. I would love to be able to get all of the comments together so that I can read them on the screen that's in front of me or on the side over here, and I can interact with you. So I'm going to have to dig deeper into Vimeo, into the live stream software, although I did spend a couple hours last night, or yesterday afternoon after the workout, trying to find if I could put the Twitch chat in this software so that I could see it or put it on the screen. And it does not look like there's an RSS feed or any other way to do that. So I don't know if I'm unusual in that I'm trying to simulcast this so that I can reach the largest audience possible. I mean, literally, I'm trying to get to tens of people around the world. Globally, tens of people. Double digits, too. That would be freaking incredible. So if I figure if I'm on like 15 or 18 or 37 websites, I might be able to get 8 or 9 or 10 people to watch. I don't know. No, I'm on those 3/4 sites, and I would love if I could aggregate the data. I can't imagine I'm the first person who's thought of this or tried to do it or whatever. So somebody has to have a solution out there somewhere for how to simulcast. Of course, I can't even figure out how to crop the screen correctly so that you can see my head when I sit up. I got this, I'm not sure, I think this might be a red delicious apple. It is red, and I guarantee you it's going to be delicious. But I think maybe it's a red delicious apple. And since we're 20 minutes into the workout, but only 10 minutes into this 130 watt select your cadence ride, I need a little bit of something. So I stop whining to you. Hey, S. Childers said, right on. Gave me a thumbs up in my ride. So thanks, S. Childers. If you're here in the world riding with me, or you just look me up on the companion app and give me a thumb, thank you. Because I don't see you on the screen. So you're not in the world with me, or at least nearby. It's an extremely juicy apple. Well, it doesn't help that the furnace, the temperature in the building here turns up. So it's getting warmer by the minute. As I'm getting warmer by the minute. Literally before I went live, I was complaining about how hot it was, how cold I was. Well, now I'm riding, and the air is getting warmer. Something else to complain about, right? T. Armstrong, rock on, brother. And there's gonna be a phone call. And it's spam. I'm getting 30 of these a day. I got nowhere to throw this away when I'm done. If I was riding outside and it was finished, you could toss it in the curb and some critter will get it and eat it tonight. It wouldn't work so well in the pain kit. Yep, turn the fans on to manual now. Because with a progressive endurance ride, it's not going to get fast. I've got what, 130, 135, and 140 watts. And you can see at 130, I'm really just right at the lower edge of my endurance. So the nice thing is, the coaches are letting me recover a little bit today. But that just means that I know tomorrow I'm going to aim for it. As Alberto Montaner says in the Chit Show down in Miami, wait for it, wait for it, because you know the chit's coming tomorrow. Which, I honestly kind of like those workouts. It's easier or more fun or whatever to ride harder. It may not be as good for your training plan, but when you throw it in there once in a while, as they were explaining during the workout yesterday, it's good. But if you're always riding like that, which is the way I typically ride, then you basically just ride yourself into a stupor, and you quit getting any real gains out of your riding, and you might maintain for a while, but then you're going to start slipping. And so the way to get stronger is to slow down, throw in some of those fun, heavy workouts here and there, but especially in the off season, build your aerobic base so that you got something to go from. working man. That's because what I am. I guess that's what I am. This one is not so. Hi. Alright, I'm riding, so I got another 56 minutes. Hey, look at this on the screen. I'm going 34 miles an hour with only putting out 129 watts. And I wish my bike was altitude down, was attitude down, and would encourage me to go more. But on ZWIFT, one of the limitations, they've all got pluses and minuses, whether it's ZWIFT, or it's Be Cool, or it's Full Gas, or it's Trainer Road, or it's Ruby, or I forget what they're calling the Wahoo app now. Maybe it's just called Wahoo app. I don't know. They all have their pluses and minuses. But one of the major negatives of ZWIFT, well, number one, the hokey graphics. You're not riding it. Look at these two guys I'm riding with. On Tron bikes, because they literally look like they're from the game Tron. And I guarantee you, if they didn't pay to use that the Tron copyright, but those are the Tron bikes. And so the graphics are kind of, I mean, they're good, but they're hokey. It's so artificial. It's so 1998. Where, like, Full Gas uses real video, although a limited number of routes, and the data freaking kind of bunches up and it doesn't stream smoothly. Ruby's pretty good. Be Cool has a cool animated world that looks much more realistic in every manner. But then they also have all those 4K videos from, I don't know, 100,000 routes around the world. So you pretty much can ride anywhere you want on high quality video. And if you record a ride, or if you record a route with the GPS data, they'll add it to their system. So you literally can help add additional routes, additional worlds, additional roads, and people can ride in your neck of the woods, your nape of the hill, in your garden. Yes, that was kind of a poor play on Chevy Chase, but Caddyshack's a good movie, isn't it? But look, I'm riding through the middle of a volcano, so that's pretty realistic. But my biggest complaint about them is that they don't have. They'll let the incline control the bike when you're just free riding, but when you go to do a workout or a group ride, it turns that off, and therefore you're always riding flat, even if, you know, on the screen you're climbing or going down a hill, versus if you're free riding, not doing a workout. When you're going downhill, the bike tilts downward, and when you're going up a hill, the bike tilts upward. So I think that's better. So it bugs me when it doesn't work, because I don't know, 90% of the time, 95% of the time I'm riding on the ZWIFT, I'm doing workouts. So I am definitely not really moving all that less when I'm not on the rocker plate. Because when I rearranged the room, I took the bike off the rocker plate so that I could move everything. And I was thinking, oh, maybe all this head bobbing while I'm riding will go away. But it doesn't. Alright, so I already finished this world. So I'm going to go ahead and make a right-hand turn. And I didn't read where it's going. But through this here tunnel. I got a lot of riding ahead of me. Huh. I didn't even notice that 6 minutes ago. I'm having such a great time with all you folk. Literally hundreds of millions of tens of one person watching this video. And I'm having such a great time with you that I didn't even realize. Fuck it, the moon! So, I'm wearing the Lake Erie Wheelers colors again tonight. The short sleeve version, because why would I wear long sleeves inside? I should have my core temperature sensor on tonight, because I'm sure it wouldn't be low right about now. Hey! Bucket the moon! Hey, can you see the shadow behind me there? There's somebody chasing me. Right over there. I got a light down on the ground down here, and this one up here. So it makes for some funky. You can see that shadow right behind me, and the one up here. But this one's shadowing right back there. So one of the things that I've noticed through these lower cadence gaps, or these lower cadence segments in our training, is that I must be teaching my heart to beat slower. That's probably how Tim was talking about how your body will develop new pathways to the muscles to get the oxygen in and the bad shit out. Part of it's that I'm getting older, but I'm not any slower. If anything, I'm faster. And as I'm getting older and faster, my heart rate's going down. And you would think either I would get slower as my heart rate's decreasing with age, or I would my heart rate would go up. But that doesn't seem to be the case. That doesn't seem to be what's happening. That's not the effect that I'm seeing. Man, why is the time frame for these Zooms so short right now? So it would not have been unusual just like 2 years ago. For my, I didn't do nothing. Seaside, slipping just a sip and drinking on ringside. On top of the world. Oh yeah. She had a drink in her hand, she had her toes in the sand, and oh, what a beautiful girl. Oh yeah. So, yeah, it wouldn't be unusual for my heart rate to be like my high was like, I don't know, 206, 207, which my doctor about jumped out of his shorts when I told him that. You can't do that, you can't do that, it needs to be lower. Well, apparently, slowing down your riding lets that capillaric development happen so that you have increased blood flow to those muscles, and then your heart rate can come down because you're moving more blood with every beat rather than just loading up the pressure in your veins and blood vessels. And yeah, I don't really understand it. I'm not a scientist, but I am science, so you should trust me. If there ever was anyone who was science, that one would be me, and therefore you should worship at my altar. Hey, who am I being right now? Come on, you know. Top of the world, on top of the world. But hey, I got my toes in the sand, and I need is a beautiful girl, beautiful girl. Wow, this is kind of weird. My head's just bouncing on the bottom of the screen. Good job, software. Oh, yeah, beautiful girl. Oh, yeah, beautiful girl. Come here, baby, come here. What's your name, honey? Hey, what's your name? Hey, where are you going? I love them. I need them. Can't live without them, no. Shut up, legs! Stolen from Jan's Voigt. So I got 10 minutes and 40 seconds on this one, 25 minutes on the next one. So that's 35 minutes. It's a 5-minute cool down. And that'll take me to the end. Because I want to be at the end. I need to be at the end. Take me to the end. Well, not until I'm finished. But this apple's over here fermenting. It's turning into an apple liqueur. I haven't had any. That apple was so freaking juicy I didn't need any. You want to have a session where we making some faces at you? There's not a lot of people in this world, or this section of the world. This piece of road right here around me. Hey, am I going to catch that guy in front of me? I'm pretty sure he just passed me, didn't he? I wasn't really paying attention. Let me check my blood sugar. Well, I just ate that apple though. But I have a hankering. I have a feeling. A felon. I have a felon. But it's kind of low. And I haven't checked it since this morning, so I missed half the day. Yeah, well, it's not low. Wow, it's in the 80s. That's low for Friday. So what do I do? Do I, in fact, eat a gel, even though I've only got... Yeah, I've got these Martin gels handy. It's the only ones actually I have handy currently. The black Martin, which are the caffeine-free ones. So the ones that you want to be eating in a late night ride or an evening ride. If you're not going too hard, you're not going too crazy, and you don't want to be up all night. eat one of these. They have 60 carbs. Does that say? I can't read it really. I think it has 120 calories and 60 carbs. And it's like a gel, it's not a liquid. I don't know if you can see that. But it's like a jelly almost. And it's supposed to stay that way in your tummy so that it passes through your tummy essentially without activating all your stomach acid. It just passes right through, and then the carbs are absorbed in your intestines and turn immediately into energy. But who knows if any of that's real. I know it kind of works for me, so. We were just about a band out of Boston. Rock and roll band, everybody's. I don't know if anybody ever really danced in the streets of Hyannis. Well, look at me. I'm swerving on the road. Just swerving, swerving, swerving. Drafting off of you. Not really. We're both doing workouts. We can't draft. Or we don't get any credit for it. Rock and roll band, everybody. Apparently I'm going into the sprint at 135 watts. She bucket, more Ozzy. I'm pretty boring tonight. I don't know, I hope this isn't a trend. Yesterday's workout had me pretty quiet too. This isn't really the workout though. It's just, I don't know. I think I'm frustrated with all the technology shit. I'm trying to figure out what I could do different. Trying to figure out what I could, how I could make it work. I don't like the way these camera angles are working. I still need another light, which I have here, I just haven't set up. I would love to have multiple cameras going, but there's no automatic way to change between cameras. And, well, this doesn't freaking work anyhow, so it doesn't matter. I'd love for it to be able to change between camera angles, and so like I could have one over here, I could have one right up here, I could have one up here, I could have one down here. And at the same time, be able to do what it just did here, which is from the same camera, zoom in and zoom out. So it zoomed in, and then it zoomed out. Right now it thinks that my thing is a logo. The logo is a face. I'm going to give this guy a right on. If I can hit the screen, I give him a rod. There, I got him. I think I need different tunage. Although I got some more Van Halen right now. Like, that doesn't make any sense to zoom out. What are you zooming out on? Yeah. Keep it in, keep it tight on my face. But when I sit up, follow me up. That's what you say you're supposed to be able to do. Feel your love tonight. How many faces do I have right now? Things too. It sees the shadow as one and the bright spot as one. See that? So the whole deal should be moving up to stay with. But it's not doing that. I can't wait for your love tonight. Hey, dude! I shouted out to that guy because I didn't have time to give him a ride on. Begging you, baby. Hey, Lake Erie Wheelers, come to Cleveland and ride with us. Or come to Miami and ride with the Muppet Cyclismo, because we're Cyclismos. I crack myself up sometimes. I'm a pretty funny guy. Don't ask anybody, but I really am, seriously. In my own head, I'm fucking hilarious. Right on. Hey, I got 2 people that time. I probably should have turned there. Going into that underwater world area. I have no idea where this is taking me. Because I wasn't paying attention. Because I'm lacking focus today. Which I know is because of lack of proper nutrition, while my percentages, my macro percentages, were pretty close last night. And they have been pretty low today. I'm not I didn't eat enough calories. I had like a 700 calorie deficit yesterday. Today, I had a banana that I didn't enter in the system yet. Had that for breakfast, along with a Kyoto shake or something like that. I had a peanut butter and honey sandwich for lunch, which is my favorite. Manuka honey too. Freaking tops. Then I had a Granny Smith apple. And then, well, you saw me eat this delicious red apple. And then I had a whole bunch of carbs. 60 grams of them in that gel. So I'm probably riding a little low on my caloric input today. But I think today is a day where we're going to get not cooked at home food. And I'll tell you what I'm going to vote for is going to be high calories. So while that'll make me heavier when I weigh myself tomorrow morning, I'm probably a little sluggish during the workout tomorrow. It's going to taste good. You doing? So the other thing I want to see if I can do is if I can share the screen on my tablet, the ZWIFT companion app, so that I can kind of briefly switch from the game screen to the companion app screen back to the game screen, so that you guys can see what it is that I'm doing, what I'm looking at during workouts. When everybody's talking to each other, you can see what that all is. And just in general, you can have a little different view of the world of ZWIFT. I literally never used the companion app. I've always had ZWIFT connected on my computer and never saw a need for the companion app until I started doing these BASECAMP workouts. And with the chat function, while Discord would probably be easier, it'd be confusing because people wouldn't remember to mute their mic. And then, at least now, when something gets mistyped and published, you can blame it on the speech-to-text software. But if you hear me say, "Oh, fuck this," or whatever, there's no denying it that way. There, that way. And then it zooms out. So I've got 15 minutes left of the workout, and then 5 minutes left of the cool down. I'm at 18 miles. I'll be 19, 20, 22-ish. I don't know that I'm feeling riding to 25 today. Of course, I could turn erg mode off and pump it up a little bit right now, but that wouldn't be in the spirit of staying with my training plan, I would. Who's this? Yes? You don't know. You can't hear it. Because I'm not allowed to let you listen to music. And apparently, oh, yeah. So why did it just move down there? Wanted to show you my big fat belly? So Logitech bought Mevo because Mevo was going bankrupt, and Vimeo, who was funding them, they wanted to get out of the game. And Logitech, when they buy this innovative, cool tech, it's great that they save it, that they keep it alive. But just like these UA headphones or earpieces or whatever, ungodly expensive, and the quality, it's not great, and their customer support is freaking horrendous. So a month after I bought this, you get 2 headpieces, right? They're custom formed to your ear. They send you these molds that you stick in your ear and all that. But about a month after I got them, I had only used the one because I wear it for cycling. And wearing 2, well, that just wouldn't be safe, right? Well, one day, I'm outside cutting grass, or I'm using the leaf blower, and I'm like, you know what? Those would be really good to abate the sound and protect my ears. That's what they're designed for. So I go get the other one. I put it in. One of the, I don't know what you call it, the little black transformer thing, it's tiny, is rattling around inside there. On this one, it's glued in, but on that one, it's freaking rattling around. It works, but it's rattling around. It's not worth what they paid for. what they had me pay for it. So I call them, or I send them a message, because you can't call. Because why in the world would you want to talk to your customers? Send them a message with it. This is a month afterwards. Literally 0 response. Alright, 10 minutes to go on the workout, 5 minutes of cool down. And my 97th commercial of Pandora telling me that if I join for the smallest amount in any streaming service, I can do away with all the commercials. And I can try it free for a month. What a bargain. Alright, I'm done with this channel. It's the Who, but it's just not what I need. Not today. Not right now. Ted Nugent. Neil Diamond, yeah, that works. Here we go. Saliva radio. Maybe we'll get some click click boom going on. Or, since it's Saliva Radio on Pandora, they probably won't play any Saliva. I was wrong, they're playing Saliva. That's 90 cadence right there, baby. I wonder if I could figure out that Discord thing. I could get Discord running in my headset. Except then, people talking and may not be watching the video. Or you can watch the video and... What do you think about that? What if I did a Discord channel, or whatever you call it? Okay, only 6 minutes and 14 seconds. Still getting pedaling faster. Either that or I'm trying to get to the end sooner. Because if you pedal faster, time goes quicker. There's some space-time continuum, really intense stuff. You gotta really be, up there. Anthony Fauci, he gets it. He is science. Hey, more select. 2 in a row. Drops. Last 3.5 minutes and 42 seconds. So this zooms in so close that now we're really wide, but I'm down here. There we go. Close. I was thinking maybe it was listening. Minutes to go. It's working. Faster pedaling is moving the clock faster. I wonder if I could go 180 RPM, but going faster. That would be so cool. So these lights are set for the brightness with all the sunshine coming through the window. And I didn't change it for the nighttime because that was another thing I was distracted by, all that technology crap I was telling you about. So, yeah. See that, fella? Hey, look at this. Only 55 seconds to go. It is working. "44 seconds. "35 seconds. And then I got a 5-minute cooldown, about 22.6 miles. So, about 24 by the time I'm done with the cooldown. I don't know, I think I go to the 25 mark. Hey, 270 XP. And what do I have? Almost 5 million drops of sweat that I can use in a sweat store. Ocean Boulevard. I'm going down Ocean Boulevard. Not Ocean Drive. Ocean Boulevard. I think that's kind of like A1A. So if any of you guys happen to live in the burg of Cleveburg, the Cleve, then you know Danny boys. And you know how I alluded to the fact that I'm probably going to eat something that's not really healthy, not going to help my performance tomorrow, or my scale weigh-in tomorrow, but it's going to taste really good. Danny boys makes a killer, absolute killer Chicago-style pizza. But don't get the one that they rave about, their special recipe with the large piece of sausage on it. It's so freaking salty. Oh, ugh. Get the Chicago-style pizza, just a small one. It's a 10-inch. It's enough for 2 or even 3 people. But get it with pepperoni. Chicago-style pizza, pepperoni, Danny boys. And then you get a side salad with that. It's like, I don't know, it's cheap. 20 bucks, under 20 bucks. And that includes a tip for them, their workers who are kind enough to go to work and get a paycheck. But man, it is delish. And I'm going to be going there, I'm going to be going there tonight. In just a few minutes. I got 2 minutes left of my paddle. And I'm going to be at 24.1 miles maybe. So I'm going to ride to 25, which is only going to be 2 or 3 more minutes. And then I am gonna go to Danny boys. Now, when I was in my 20s, a group of us, we were all friends of Bill W. You know who that is. You get it. We literally would order woods from Danny boys 5 nights a week. Like, they delivered, even back then, way back in those ancient days, you know, when they didn't have, like, you know, engine in the cars, they had Flintstone mobiles. We'd order from Danny boys, And you know, they'd ask for your number, or they had caller ID. I think that was high tech back then. And it got to a point where they'd be like, 1 3 cheese sausage woog. They would answer the phone this way: 1 3 cheese sausage woog. 1 woog. Sausage, pepperoni, and banana pepper. Is that right? I'm like, yep. All right, we'll be there in 15 minutes or 18 minutes or whatever it was. Literally like 5 nights a week. Well, yeah, 5 of the 7. The other 2 we go to. What was that place called? Up there on Detroit Road, across from that beach cliff. Max's Deli. Max's made these freaking sandwiches. They were like this thick, I kid you not. Alright, let's see here. I burned off 2.4, which means I'm going to be 2.5 in the next 0.6 miles. Not enough. But you could literally get a sandwich there and you could eat it for 3 days. And I mean, it cost you your earnings for 3 days. Because back then, you know, none of us were making a whole lot of dough. And so we would buy one of those sandwiches, have it cut into thirds, eat a third of it at the restaurant while drinking our 25-cent coffee and getting 35 refills and a glass of water. Or maybe even a Coke with free refills, but whatever. Then we take I'd take the other 2/3 home, put it in the fridge. The next day, at lunch, I'd eat the second third, take it to work with me and eat it there. And then the third day, and have the third third. So, you literally could feed yourself for 3 days on a Max's Deli sandwich. Now, that's been, well, it hasn't been replaced by, but if you ever go to Joe's Deli up on Hilliard, that's how their sandwiches are. Get a Reuben at Joe's with extra sauerkraut. You've got to get extra sauerkraut and no dressing. That Thousand Island, oh my God, I don't know who invented that, but I'm pretty sure they were terrorists. So, the sandwich is huge. I could not eat a full one if my life depended on it. I can barely eat a half one. I could probably eat a quarter of a sandwich and be full. It's probably a quarter of a sandwich is probably pretty close to 1,000 calories. But you get it on rye bread. Yeah, that's some goodie. Now I'm starting to think, maybe I should get Joe's. And then their onion rings, again, another 1,500 calories. But their onion rings are really, really yummy. Even you would like them. I obviously have been riding really soft in this recovery cycle. And I hit 25, but just like normal. You know, when you're free riding and now the bike's going up and down with the hills and riding in the gravel, and who loves riding in gravel? Come on. Fake gravel, virtual gravel. Yeah. I'll go up to these windmills, or I think the road starts again right up here. Donut? I don't like donuts. Nope, it's another bridge, and I think we stay in La Gravière. Look at those sailboats now. Look at how far that boom comes off the back of the transom. And that one's anchored with her sails up. It must not be a windy day, so I don't know what's moving these here windmills. Because the boat's also coming at this angle, and the windmills are pointed like that. So they're not even consistent. Oh, I'm going to turn right, and then I'm going to go over another bridge, and then I get back to the paved roads. So that's where I'll stop. I think it's paved roads. Somebody just said, right on, so that must be paved roads. Because you wouldn't have told me right on if I was wrong. I don't know if it's paved up there or not. Well, nonetheless, that's where I'm going to be. Calling it finito. I'm calling a, what do we call it now? I'm calling a cap on the day. I.e., I'm going to go to my basement. I'm putting a lid on it. Putting a lid on my day. I don't remember what word Jen Pistachio uses. I think it's something like put a cap on it or put a lid on it or... Essentially, I ain't working today. Alrighty, well, I might as well go to 25.5, right? Just a few more pedal strokes here. I'm not riding fast. Oh, there's a pacing partner coming the other way, telling me, come on and ride on. It's a very small group. There we go, 25 miletos. So I'm going to pull over to the side of the road. I'm going to stop the pedaling. I'm going to give a few people some ride-ons. That's right, I said ride on. And I'm going to go check out the stats before I let you go at the end of this here video. So I'll be right back. Take a look at the big screen. Alright, let's see what we got. 25.5 miles. Climb 1,358 feet. Nothing impressive because I was in erg all day. My highest heart rate was 144. 128 watt average. 2.5 slices of pie. 707 calories. And a 61 TSS. Alright, so that's going to be it. I'm going to put an end to the video. Thanks a lot for joining me. Be back here tomorrow at 10 o'clock for the workout. That's 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.